No, it's not a Q. It's a T.
I have ham.
That's ham. It's Thanksgiving at Andrew's house today.
Ham.
Well, ham. Hold on, let me drink my non-existent drink because it's a thing.
Are we doing this? I got a bang.
Dude, I've got you
Do it.
addicted to bang. Not sponsored.
Do I look as bad as I feel?
No, you look you actually, like, no offense, but like you look decent tonight. Like you actually look like you.
I'm not sick. I'm not sick or anything.
anything
To
on him?
clarify. I'm just tired. I'm exhausted.
No corpse voice tonight.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't sleeping right.
Next week's gonna be weird because we might have a guest on, maybe, hopefully next week. A friend of mine and Andrew's, Nate, will actually join us. So hopefully he has a webcam, because if not, we'll have two Kevins.
I'm probably
We haven't played
wrong.
with Nate in forever.
What?
So we haven't played with Nate in forever.
Oh, hey, you played with Nate once. I forgot about that.
Oh, it wasn't just once. It was a couple times. Wasn't many times.
Oh yeah, you guys played Anthem together. I never played with both of y'all together. You guys played. You guys were the Crayola guys.
And man, I missed that game.
Actually, it's funny because I had Anthem written down because I was watching a video last night that popped up where it was Anthem 2 years ago, or in the last 2 years Anthem or something, 2 years later or something. I don't remember.
It's been out for 2 years.
Yeah, and they were talking about apparently there's an update or a new game. Anthem 2.0 is in development by BioWare, and it's supposed to be like a reskin or maybe a new game of Anthem, which I'm like, I'll try it. I liked Anthem. Anthem was something that we both played it a lot. I know Andrew played it too.
I loved the potential of Anthem. The problem is everybody's mad about Project CD Red's Cyberpunk 2077. Dude, you could not play Anthem when it came out. Like, could not function. Not because your system couldn't run it, just because the game was completely broken. Like, nothing worked.
I remember you came over to my house. I think you were playing Spider-Man, and I remember I was out in the living room downloading Anthem as the beta, and you were like, "This looks cool," and you're like, and then we all got into it, and we were like, "This is like the new Destiny."
You two introduced me to it because you'd been following it for like years in development. I'm like, yeah, that looks cool as heck. It looks like Halo meets Destiny with this weird adventure.
It was supposed to be
It was
one
great.
of the biggest games of the year, and it turned out to be absolute
They
trash.
they even called it a Destiny competitor, and it turned out not to be.
No.
The guy was making good points. Like there was a DLC that released like August the same year it released that was supposed to come out with raids,
That's
and he was
like the that was like the
Cataclysm.
like the storm or something.
they were expecting it to be like a Destiny Taken King raid. Like they were expecting it to be this big thing, and it turned out to be.
We need to
Lightly.
revisit it. We need to revisit it and do a video.
That'd be cool.
Dude, I'm doing it on PC.
I have
Huh?
to buy it on PC,
Yeah, I have it on PC.
which means we'd have to replay it, Andrew.
That was how much I loved that game. Like,
Wait.
even as broken and terrible as it was, and all the steam it lost, and all the content that it didn't get finished, like, even though it died and then became less than what it was going to be, I still bought it on a second platform.
Wait, we could so like I don't want to have to replay the game, to be honest. Like I love the game, but we could technically, you can give him your Elgato, Andrew, and he could play it on the Xbox. We could all play it on our main characters that are already pretty high up there.
Hey,
Like,
Jason, you want an Elgato, by the way?
Yes.
All right.
And we can actually revisit it correctly because we're doing it on our main accounts. What's up?
I still have to
Wait,
buy it on Xbox.
It's the return of Cran Man what was it?
You guys were the
Captain
Crayola
Cran and
guys.
Parker Man.
That's all I remember is you guys did Crayola with
Yeah.
that girl you guys played with a lot.
He was Sabri.
Yeah.
He was Grand Man, and I was Marker Man.
You guys ever talk to Sabri anymore?
No.
I haven't talked to her in ages, but I haven't turned my.
She hasn't even been online. So
I know I reached out to Muffkin and Peter recently, our Andrew and I's old Fortnite and Destiny clan friends. It was awkward, but yeah.
Well, my Fortnite friends were Destiny friends.
I played
I'd really
Fortnite
like
with y'all once, and I was sad. I think that's one of my videos on my channel is actually like when I got that cool sniper shot and like I tried to make it like this really cool montage thing. And you guys all freaked out. We had so much like I hate Fortnite, but we had fun with them every now and then.
Being of Fortnite, Ninja just recently went back to it. Not back to it. Like he's been off and on, but he's been playing more Valorant lately. But he recently went back to Fortnite. Supposedly he got stream sniped by the same player 4 games in a row. And he stopped streaming and threatened to quit Fortnite forever. Because he was just over it. I mean, if you get killed by the same person 4 games in a row, what's the point in playing?
So with how Fortnite works, the fact that it happened 4 times in a row and they got in the same lobby as him 4 times in a row. He even has
the like the stream delay. You know, that's an option.
Yeah,
like it'll cause your game to like start later on.
Yeah,
however it works. Yeah, he had that on too, and they still managed to do it.
Jeez.
So
people are smart, I swear.
The fact that these streamers can't have fun, that's a nice spray, Jason. The fact that these people can't have fun playing what they want to for a living,
people are as dumb as they are smart, and it irritates me. Like, why you got to spend your time on that? What good does it do to anybody?
Did you play Anthem, Kevin?
Not really.
Do you have it?
No.
Do you want it?
No.
It was fun. I back to Anthem. I know, like
all in all, even with the absolute game-breaking glitches and the fact that it lost so much of its story, like I kind of want to go back and play the story now, just because like, the demo missions sold me on that game, and the first part of the story when it came out, like up to that point, and then like the first content section of the story, beautiful, fantastic. And then even the second bit, as they get into some of the side awkwardness, it was still great. It was a little fumbly here and there, but they were already dying at that point.
I think the reason I stopped playing it was Destiny came out with Destiny Forsaken, so like we were drawn back into Destiny. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably would be in Anthem. I'd probably still be playing Anthem because I had a lot of fun at that game.
I gotta log back into my Origin account.
Remember why I stopped?
No idea what that password is.
Why'd you stop, or when did you stop?
I stopped playing because I had the eye problem, and I thought that was why. It wasn't, because it happened the same time the year later, like the same exact month and the same week and everything. It's
allergies.
Pollen.
I don't know.
Poland?
It's something, but I remember I almost 100%ed Anthem.
Yes, we have videos.
Yeah.
I went to like 100 hours on it.
If we do the Elgato thing, I'm down to retry it on Xbox and all of us just run through it.
Dude, I'll rip out Big Blue. Let's go.
That'd be a cool video. It's just like Anthem.
I haven't run over scars in a while. Let's do this.
Won't be anytime soon.
Well, you know, maybe next year, or not next year, but when we move in together, maybe like you can give Jason the Elgato. We can make sure everything runs fine, and it just be fun. Like it would be one of those things that.
Wait, so what's happening here with the Elgato? You were talking about his.
I bought myself a newer internal 4K one because like next gen stuff, I thought it would be better. It's not. It really makes no difference.
Setting up Elgatos.
Do you have it set up?
Yeah, it's in my computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to like force some wires around and possibly break something.
So the old one's just sitting there waiting for somebody to use it.
It's in a box, yeah.
Cool.
So if you want it, you can have it.
Yeah, I'll pick it up. But what was this about not having money for something?
Anthem.
Oh.
I've never owned the game. I played it off of tennis. Back when the game share was still a thing.
How many people game shared off of me at that same exact time? What the heck? Wait.
And that was the thing too. You had Anthem because I bought you Anthem for your birthday.
Yeah, I remember. You're like,
took me off your game share and gave it to him, so I couldn't play the game anymore.
So I had
to buy the game a second time.
It was a difficult situation.
I think at that time I think I was getting back, and it was that same exact time where I was like, I'm not addicted to this thing actually, and I got back into it. because like I was like, Anthem seems cool.
My Xbox at the time.
Yeah, eat that ham.
But that's how excited I got about that game. Like right before it came out, when you guys were all hyped up, it's like this is coming. We've been waiting for this, and I'm like, yeah, no, absolutely.
My thing was it was
like
good,
no money at that
but
time.
I just
still buy you.
I spent so much time in it, and this is probably the reason why I don't like Destiny really much anymore, because it just felt repetitive and boring. And like I pretty much completed everything in the game, and I just didn't have anything left. So there was no replayability, and I was just running around.
I always pit her off before I max things out. So like like when I come back and revisit things, there's always like a couple things I can do, but then I just pit her off again because I get close to max, and I'm like, no. It's like not wanting to finish a good book. Like you just like, I don't
Don't read the last sentence.
Yeah, it's like no, I don't.
I feel like with
Stop
Destiny,
off the last page and throw it away.
like we were talking about Destiny earlier this week because like the new DLC or season comes out yesterday when this video is released.
The new season comes out yesterday.
The new season came out yesterday, and like it looked cool and all, but it seemed like the Rasputin DLC again, where it was like it just seems like a filler DLC. What's up?
Kevin still doesn't have Disney Plus, does he?
We're going to talk about WandaVision without spoiling WandaVision. Don't worry.
No, we're gonna have a whole nother conversation about WandaVision. It might not be on here because he's here.
Well, so real quick, okay, Jimmy Woo was already in Ant-Man, so this isn't spoiling anything. Apparently a director has pitched. Apparently a director has pitched a script to Disney Plus because Disney Plus asked this director to pitch a script for a Jimmy Woo X-Files kind of thing because he's already
Marvel, X-Files, Jimmy Woo just running around and dealing with strange cases.
Is hilarious because like 2 weeks ago I asked Andrew, I said when Sword was first introduced in the show, I was like, do you think they're gonna come out with the Agents of Sword kind of TV show next with like Al Coulson? And then 2 weeks later we found out Jimmy Woo might be having his own show, and I'm like, this makes up for that. I'm like, this could be the next Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm like, this is great. Disney Plus, like Falcon and Winter Soldier's trailer came out last night, and
you know what I didn't realize until TikTok told me?
TikTok told me. Okay.
Jimmy Woo finally figured out how to do the card trick.
Yeah, he does the flick when he comes out with the FBI card. I love that. Yeah.
It's like Ant-Man, he's like, how did you do it?
Yeah.
The card trick. How'd you do the card trick? And then like first thing when he shows up in WandaVision.
See, I've been concerned these last few days because like I don't know what day you watch WandaVision, Jason.
When I can get to it.
So like
if I'm at work and it's not a super busy night, yeah, I'll put it on and I'll get it. I'll watch it the day it releases. But if there's stuff going on, I
try not to send you stuff about it. Like other than like conspiracies, like what people are coming up with based off of previous episodes. So like this last weekend, like I wanted to send you so many things.
Shared calendar. We need to get a shared calendar on which we can mark all these things so that we don't spoil things for each other.
Well, if we live together, the three of us can just sit down one day or one night and watch them together and so we know for sure. We could film it maybe.
We're gonna have marathons.
Yeah, I told Dennis.
I told marathon, and I think you just did. What marathon did you just do?
Who?
You. Didn't you just get off a marathon like a month or two ago?
I was watching all of Fate. I don't know what you're talking.
Well, still, I guess we'll start with Lord of the Rings then. It's been long enough since any of us have watched.
I have all three of those movies.
I actually haven't finished all of them because I was so young when they came out that I fell asleep. The Hobbit is the only one I've actually finished all of them. But the first three.
I'm excited for the new TV show from HBO.
Yeah.
You know about that, Jason?
My head is sideways, so clearly not.
Yeah, it's actually already filmed. It's already done filming. It's supposed to come out later this year. It's like pre-Lord of the pre-Hobbit, I think, actually.
So wow.
It's a long
Do we get proper Tolkien lore all of a sudden?
Yeah. It's live action too, so it's a full Lord of the Rings movie.
That'd be cool, dude. I'm actually excited for that.
A lot of the old animated stuff.
Oh, don't think of that.
The original Hobbit movie, like the animated one, I still have that on DVD. That movie was great.
I read the books,
animation,
but not the movies.
Like it was very stylized and I'm sure very good for its time. But looking at it now, it's like the Star Wars special. You're just like
You're just like Gandalf is basically Boba Fett in the Christmas special.
You shall not pass.
So HBO also revealed a live-action Harry Potter series in the works.
I heard about
It's
that.
like very early development. Like I don't even think they know exactly what the series is going to be, but they just want to make a live-action Harry Potter series.
This does bring up a very good and interesting point for the future of media. Movies, like not just movie theaters, but movies seem to kind of be dying.
In a way, yeah.
Movies have just become special extended cut.
Well, I told Dennis
for series, like
During the Falcon and Winter Soldier trailer. Yeah, you were telling me about the fact that like
I told him that
are you having a staring contest? What is?
Dude, the trailer looks so good. Like it was like the first trailer they released was like so short, but this was just
Hold on. He's saying something. Like I'm just doing commentary in the background. He's saying something. Let him speak.
What is that face? So I was saying, yeah, I was telling Dennis that like with what Marvel and Star Wars is putting out, like their TV shows are like mind blowing compared to the movies.
Yeah,
dude,
because people are realizing that companies are realizing that they can like get money from these things. Like they can hype these things up. They can spend the time and money and tell the story even better over the series.
Yeah, they have more time and devotion in the movies or
so
the TV shows.
You mentioned mind blowing, and the first thing that came to thought is sorry, Kevin, but when Boba Fett does that grenade or that bomb in space again, but he does it to two TIE fighters in that one episode, and it goes down and just no sound explodes. I was like, dude, the fact that they got that in a TV show was like beautiful, because like myself, my dumb VFX artist lover self, saw that scene, got real quiet, waited for the explosion or the implosion. It happened, and then I had to rewind 3 times after that because I had to keep watching that scene because I was like, oh my gosh, this is a TV show and this is happening. Like this happened like early Star Wars, this happened, and this is happening again now. Oh my gosh. And like what was it? A lot of shows are doing the same thing Mandalorian did with that technology of the Unreal Engine with the TV screens around them. Like even DC's doing. I heard that the new Batman movie was filmed that way too, and I'm just like, okay, this is going to be interesting.
I think Falcon and Winter Soldier used
we're filming in straight up
they did
virtual reality.
A lot of the new Marvel Loki was filmed that way too, and I'm just like, dude, this is the next step in green screen filming. Because it's replacing the green screen.
Well, in special effects filming.
It's funny that it's done in Unreal Engine, which is a gaming engine, and it's just, oh my god, I'm like freaking out right now. Like
I'm telling you, things are gonna straight up be filmed. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like the original Red versus Blue, but super advanced.
Where it was so
like
advanced
in a simulation.
Yeah.
Filming all of these things, because why would you do it in the real world when you could do it in the simulation?
But Red versus Blue was before Machinima, and technically it was a machinimation. Like it Red versus Blue set the standard for all these things to come out, and that's why, like, for me personally, like Rooster Teeth is always like a big inspiration for me. Is because like they knew what to do and they did it right, and they set this new standard, and then now things are growing on top of that. And Red versus Blue is also, or Rooster Teeth is also doing things that are setting the bar for YouTube in a way. And it's like all these different people are just doing. What are you doing?
What's with my eyebrows? I am tired. You leave me alone.
One thing I don't like that's advancing too much, and I really hope Kevin has more to talk about on this, is anime going into the 3D generation, doing 3D animation and stuff. Like Ruby from Rooster Teeth is good, but Berserk had season 2, which was just all 3D, no regular animation.
The only people I've seen do any of them well, or any kind of well, is Rooster Teeth.
Genlock was great.
Genlock in like Ruby. Yeah. All the other 3D animation, I hate it. Like it's
exactly.
So what happened?
Transformers, Cybertron show is by Rooster Teeth. It's on Netflix and it's an anime as well. Technically, it's kind of.
It's under the same category.
I just feel like they're focusing on the wrong points when making their 3D. Like
I noticed
making it 3D.
Yeah, I noticed the opacity.
Good. Yeah, but that was like late in there, and that's the kind of thing that can get missed. Like if your simulation's just not running right while you're trying to piece all these things together, that kind of thing happens.
Yeah.
I feel like Kevin just deafened us.
No, I'm here.
Possible.
I've been listening.
Yeah, well, this is a podcast in which you are a host, so you
and I'm really bad at talking.
You're good, man. Yeah.
I don't.
What?
Well, then let me ask you a question. What anime have you watched that's been in 3D that hasn't been listed already? Ruby, Genlock, Berserk season 2,
Transformers.
Literally only Ruby. That's why it's like I don't really know what you're talking about when these other animes are going more 3D, because like I haven't really noticed that.
There's gosh, what is it? It's not Monster Hunter, but there's like some Demon Hunter show on Netflix. It's not Netflix made, but there's a couple shows that I've seen that have been 3D that I've just been like, it's questionable 3D. Whereas like Berserk, did you watch the movies, Kevin? The 3 movies they made?
Everything's smooth. That's the problem. Everything's just smooth.
It blends into the background.
Some like weird texture. Huh?
It's like Legos nowadays.
Yeah. Speaking of Legos, we did a live stream yesterday, which we're hoping to do again in the future on this channel, not Andrew's channel.
Maybe you'll actually invite me this time.
You will be invited. We're gonna have to. I told Andrew, I'm like, maybe we can schedule and let Jason know. Hey, this is the Sunday we're doing this. Ask if you can take this Sunday off.
I want to come play with Legos.
The problem was we didn't call you, Kevin.
I can't really jump my days around like that. My job doesn't work that way.
We'll work around.
We'll have to be lucky until see if I can get a Monday or Tuesday.
It doesn't have to be a Sunday. I mean, if Andrew's off on a Wednesday and you like, hey, I'll stay up later this morning, then whatever. But
yeah, it's that kind of thing.
But no, we want to do more. My mom watched the live stream. She's the only person that watched it consecutively. Because
she's the one person.
Which now I can officially say my mom watches my videos. But no,
show off pieces.
She was texting us. She was like messaging the whole time because my little brother is like this big Lego guy. Like he wants to work for Lego in the future as a builder. Which that's his dream as a kid right now.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and like he's told us last night.
Designer.
He told us last night he saved up $150 for this Bugatti Lego set he wants. That's $300. He's already saved up $150. So like he's all for Legos. And like for my birthday, she's like, "What Lego sets do you want?" And I'm like, any, I guess." She goes, "Okay, we already have a shopping list made for you." And I'm like, "What?" So the next few videos might already be ready for us because of her.
It will take us more than one stream to put together.
Yeah, the thing Andrew did was he bought these, and I asked him. I said, I'm like, whatever you get, I'll build that you don't want." Where'd Jason go? Jason muted his mic. Hello?
Oh my.
That happened. Okay. Yeah, these Legos were awesome to make. Andrew's slow.
Oh yeah. Took me like an hour to build one thing. It took him an hour to build both.
But we were gonna call you last night, Kevin, too.
About what?
We were gonna have you involved in it.
Just have you on speaker.
Yeah, we were gonna be like, hey, do you want to like join our stream? Everything good, Jason?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to be a Karen or Richard, I guess.
I had a Karen moment today on my bike. I went to Winn-Dixie to go pick up something real quick to get to eat, and freaking this lady pushes a cart out in the middle of the parking lot and looks at me as I'm trying to ride my bike past it. And I looked at her, and I literally out loud said, "Karen," and she looked at me, and I was like, "Oh wait, sorry." And I locked my bike up right next to her.
It's like driving past somebody else's conversation and going, "Okay, boomer."
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You know what, Dennis?
What's up? Don't shoot me.
I don't care at all.
So yeah, Andrew's going to show off his Lego sets. This is coming out, I don't know when, maybe next Sunday, because it's going to take some time to edit, because I have to edit it. Speaking of which, I talked to our editor that was doing the podcast. He's back in school right now, so it's hard for him to edit. So, yeah.
So I'll go from smaller.
In the future, he wants to edit for us again.
I get my computer set up for it.
He also said, best of luck to all of us. That's the message I'm relaying to the three of you. Is he said best of luck to the mates. So he likes what we're doing, and he just wants us to keep going. Sounds like a threat. So what are you showing us?
Good luck, guys.
This is the one Dennis built.
I hated that one. The puffer fish.
Yeah, that's like 4 minutes of building.
It was about 10, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull that, spin that thing. Spin the thing. Spin the little spinny thing. Spin it towards the camera. Let it poop out. Wait, that was the extra accessories chest. Is everything on your desk? Is all the pearls and fish on your desk?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Oh no. It's a good thing I didn't do the pig.
I showed Jason the stream that I recorded.
You push the pig's tail and he explodes.
Oh crap. I don't know where this came from.
Andrew had a cool idea.
I'll let the cats in your room. They're a small joke.
He's going to read the instructions to us, Jason, and Kevin, you're involved in this too if you want. We're going to rebuild that pig based off the instructions from a Lego set in Minecraft. So we'll go to a super flat world and we'll rebuild it.
Okay. He shouldn't have to read them off to us, though. We can just scan them into a computer and.
Or we build. I want to build them from memory because I built the thing myself. So it's like I'm just gonna build it from memory, but I think it'd be cool.
Oh, way too many things in this chest.
I put everything that was extra from that set in that chest.
All closed now. I don't know what you. Anyways, yeah. So there's a little chest.
Just slam it.
All the extra pieces.
Wait, why is that? There's a little dog face.
Jiggle it a little. Jiggle it a little.
Shake it around and close it while you shake it.
Open the lid so things can move, and then jiggle it back and forth.
There's no moving space. The fish. I got it.
There you go.
There you go.
I didn't have to jiggle anything.
It would have worked so much faster if you just not closed it and jiggled it a little bit and then closed it. It's
which
like
also,
down.
I'm going to upload a picture of the builds because there's one specific picture Andrew and I took that's definitely going to be posted on the stream. They'll be on our social links, probably our personal ones, not redirected. So links down below. But
links in the bio. What?
So
I spent too much time on TikTok. I need to start making TikToks again.
Yeah.
Right. Jason,
So
Kevin agrees.
This is part of the Mandalorian set we got. This is like a little campfire area.
That's what Andrew built. This is
That's
the fire sideways.
That took you an hour?
No.
Actually, it took him 30 minutes, but I sat there eating cake and setting up a TV
eating
screen.
Cake and drinking milk.
I set up a TV screen, sir.
I watched part of that stream, the recorded stream, when I was over at his house earlier today. And he was getting up, he was making mug cakes and putting together a TV, and he still got those things done faster than you got the one.
I was done.
I'm still not sure where this is in the Mandalorian.
It has
the sand person right there.
It has my old chair.
It was probably just sitting in the Tuscan camp.
I don't know. Probably
some kind of Tuscan speeder.
Andrew,
no. You know what it was? And probably the worm. The worm.
Yeah.
They used this against the worm.
Because that's exactly when he had the speeder.
The Tuscan camp.
No, yeah, because he had the speeder in that episode. The other part of that set you built.
Yeah. So I'm not going to use this, but this actually shoots.
You'll see that in the actual video. So it was the speeder Mando drove on with the baby in the back seat.
You mean this speeder?
Yeah.
With the baby in the back seat?
That baby is literally the size of my fingernail, which I chew.
This is such bad focus.
Right here.
So small.
Right here will be a picture of the pig, and on the top of the pig's head is Baby Yoda.
Oh no, I took his head off again. Oh.
The head's rubber too. It's not a regular Lego head.
The head's
it's
rubber.
made out of rubber.
Hold on.
Well, they couldn't make it out of plastic because the ears would have kept breaking.
Yeah, these Lego sets were cool. He built another big set that was nice. I think he built that first, which took him the longest. Yeah. It was kind of random, but we built a lot of Lego Minecraft stuff, which was cool. That thing is small.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
This set, like the campfire, the Tuscan Raider.
When you can't find that, you totally lost it, and I did not climb through your broken window and steal it.
Or open your bedroom door and come in and steal it.
I just come, hey Tony, can I go into Andrew's room for a minute?
I just love how he just sits right there. It's great.
Where'd Mando go? Did you knock him out of his chair?
No, he's right here.
Can we talk about how disturbing the big Baby Yoda and Yoda Lego
the eyes
sets are? Yeah, I want to build one. Like I want to be excited about it, and I want to build it, but I don't want anything to do with those cursed objects.
So the name of this, speaking of cursed objects, the name of this set is called Andrew and Dennis Go Into the Nether. 1,000 Ways to Die.
This is the place for
you. This is legit how we died in that episode.
There's just blazes.
Yeah, dude. The sand, the gravel on the side is like my favorite part. So you see these like little blocks right there that are kind of gray with the eyeballs. Those are gravel, and you can actually spin something on the actual thing. He's going to show you right now. When you spin this, all the gravel falls at once, which is awesome. Like this is actually really intricate for a set. Okay, he's doing it slow, but yeah, no, it's a really cool set.
Pick all of them up.
my brother apparently has that set.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew built that.
It's pretty cool. I like the alchemy set right here.
Yeah. The alchemy, the brewing stand and stuff was actually really nice looking on those.
Yeah.
The pig though, by far, is probably the best.
Another portal from the inside of the Nether in order to get yourself back.
Yeah. If you're close enough to the old portal, it will spawn you back in that portal. But if you're far enough, it will make a new portal. Which is why we're running away in next week's episode of Minecraft to go to a village and build the portal.
What's wrong with my face?
You look fine to me.
I keep seeing my eyeballs without my glasses, and I look
so used to your glasses now.
Frankly, I look Asian, and it's weird.
Dude, I had all-you-can-eat sushi last week. It was great.
Unfortunately, I can't use this set how it's intentionally supposed to be made.
Andrew, real quick, I have a question for Jason. Jason, just because I know Andrew doesn't like it, do you like sushi? I've never actually asked, I don't think.
Not particularly.
Will you eat it?
Depending on, like, there's a limited type of sushi that I'll eat. Like, there's also a lot of them that I haven't really tried.
So,
but, like, slimy raw food's not really my thing.
If I came home with sushi, would you eat it? Or try it, maybe? Try one?
I mean, I'd look at it, see what's in it, and decide whether or not I wanted to try it.
Okay.
Like, I'm not against it. Like, I'm not I'm a sushi hater.
That's the only question I have. The place we went to, Ivan paid for me because I was like, dude, I have no money for this. He's like, I got you. But it was like all you can eat sushi and Chinese. So it had Chinese food there as well.
I don't trust that either. I don't trust an all-you-can-eat sushi. I don't trust gas station sushi, and I don't trust all-you-can-eat sushi.
Not as bad as you think. It was actually like $30 for a meal, so it wasn't that bad kind of sushi. Sushi's actually relatively cheap to make, to be honest. I can buy make yourself sushi kits for like $15.
Depending on the type of sushi roll.
I like crab anything with crab in it usually. That's a really good kind of sushi. Tuna, of course, is always raw, so that's good too. But sorry, Andrew, I just had a question for him.
Hold on, I'm resetting the set.
Did you break it?
No, I did not.
Okay.
He broke it.
Yeah, and
Not
Kevin,
yet.
if we ever make a
You
trip
broke
up
it
to
more than me.
every time I touch the pig, it exploded.
Yeah,
Kevin.
So there's
What? What do you
Hold
need?
on. I'll tell you in a second. This is
Is
the
that
pig.
a pig?
I
Yeah,
just noticed
that's-
there's
that's-
windows back there.
Yeah, there's windows on that side. It's a pig statue that someone made into a house, which is really cool. Cause show the other side, open the door, like open the side of it.
So the door opens.
So there's the door, but wait for it. It
Oh,
opens, so you can
okay.
open up the whole set and see into it. There's also a creeper. I don't know. I don't like the creeper too much. I see you moved
yeah.
the pigs.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so
Big
you can
baby
open
pig.
up. You can open up the side of it and see inside of Alex's house, which is really cool. Like you made I made a crafting table, a bed, a furnace, some bookshelves. Like this set was really neat. I probably will buy myself this set eventually. It's $50.
Well, that's expensive.
Unfortunately.
But
I
it's
saw the
worth
price
it.
small.
It's a big set, though. It's not as small as you think. Look at Andrew's head. It's the size of Andrew's head.
Yeah, no, I see that. It's pretty big.
Never mind. He moved it back. Move it forward so we can keep saying it's the same size as your head. Okay, cool. Look, it's the size of Andrew's head.
Yeah, there is a lever back here. You push this, and the whole pig explodes.
Andrew, I'm sorry. Just
I
do
won't
it.
do
I
it,
don't know
Just
how
do
long
it.
I've been muted.
Just
I
I
do
don't
it.
know how
do
I got
it.
muted.
Just do
but
it.
I'll do that.
The head comes off too. The head explodes off.
Yeah, you push a button and the whole thing explodes.
Yeah. The legs
know
pop off in the back because I don't know. When I was building this, Andrew was making comments about putting one of the eyes to look this way, so it's like the guy's looking over. And I ended up doing it cross-eyed and going, "Hey, Andrew, I made the head," and looked and the cross-eyed towards him. The stream is like, honestly, if we do the stream again, like I said, we couldn't stream on this channel because of the 24-hour verification for YouTube live streams. And I didn't want to make a Twitch for this because I wanted it to be on this channel. But in the future, this will be on Redirected, not Controlled, which, you know, at this point, I run everything. Andrew.
Yeah, he's my manager. I don't have time anymore.
He comes to me today in chat, or we're talking before we started streaming. He goes, "Do you just want to own my channel?" Because he had to log into my computer to live stream on his account because I didn't want to do it on my own. He doesn't have cursing on his channel. I have cursing on mine because of previous videos. So I was like, let's do it on your channel. Your channel's pretty much kid-friendly. We streamed on his. He logged in. He goes, just upload here and there for me. So I asked him this morning, hey, do you want me to upload Spider-Man? I uploaded it for him. He goes, hey, do you want to own my channel? I was like,
you upload one video on time, and it's the first time anything has been posted according to a schedule since he started his channel.
No,
He's like,
I-
hey, man, you want to just do this?
Schedule. I just upload later in the day because of work.
he schedules the
getting off.
videos, but he doesn't schedule the time. So like for now, his videos will probably release at the same time as Redirected's at 12 p.m. every day. So technically now his channel's gonna be scheduled if I keep doing this for him. But
Can't you upload and then set release so that it's later?
You can schedule,
So
but
no excuse, Andrew.
well, sometimes I edit the day of that he sends them, or the day of he sends them to me, or the day he's at work.
A lot of the time.
A lot of times he's at work whenever I get done with his video.
Or
So-
like something like last week might happen. I have nothing else recorded for the rest of this week. So
Yeah.
I literally have to figure out something tonight.
When-
and tomorrow morning.
When we're done with Minecraft and he's filming Spyro watch through tonight, we're gonna be he's gonna record his own stuff probably. Up to him.
Probably do it in the morning.
Which I wanted this never mind. But yeah, he's gonna be doing that stuff. So his channel will be a little more scheduled as of right now because I have the time. I work 1 day a week when I'm not editing for people like other clients. Oh, there's Jason's new Nerf gun. Yeah, this dude showed up to my house and shot me in the back of the head with a Nerf gun. And it's not a regular Nerf gun. It's one of those ball Nerf guns, and that thing hurts.
Hold on. Okay. Speaking of Nerf gun, I was just strolling across the parking lot doing my job, right? And this kid, apparently they had Nerf guns in their car or something. This kid just comes out with a Nerf gun and starts following me, shooting me.
It wasn't me.
Dude, I would have like
he literally just started shooting me with a Nerf gun. I'm like,
how did you react to it? Were you mad?
well, I mean, he wasn't shooting actual pellets or anything, which I'm glad about. But
So much.
like, I could hear it behind me. I could hear it.
Jason, if you decide to paint that, I have a color for you. So, okay, you just showed me the bullets in that. Have you ever played Gears of War?
Yes.
That reminds me of a gun from Gears of War, probably the shotgun.
Oh, I need to get Gears 5 because it's free.
Oh, yeah.
You should paint it to match that, like very rugged, and maybe do some airbrushing on it. That'd be nice. What did you order? Is that Wendy's?
No.
Miami subs?
No.
I'm gonna see where this goes, Dennis.
Shoot it at the camera. Try your best. No, that's the camera's this way.
I know it is.
I like how you're wincing because you're scared of it.
Dude, this thing is fast.
This thing hurts.
I can't.
Oh, he ordered Taco Bell. Okay. What did you just put in your mouth? I thought you scooped up some some Cinnabites.
I don't know where that went.
Nice, dude.
I don't know where it went. No. Well then. I guess I'll be searching for that when I move.
I am tired of ordering fire sauce and getting hot sauce instead.
That's why I'm That's why I'm very much a loser and very non-picky because I just don't order anything. Then whenever they ask me for sauce, Jason, you know this. I always say, "Oh, I'm fine, no sauce," because I'm lazy. That's a clear lid. Yes, shoot me, Andrew.
Can't use the lid because of their fresh seal packaging.
Shoot me, Andrew. Checkers does the same thing. Whenever you helped me out a couple weeks ago, Jason, they did the same thing, and it got stuck all up in there. So, Kevin, what have you been up to lately? Like, because I know we don't talk every day.
What have you been up to the past 40 minutes while the rest of us have been talking?
Exactly 40 minutes. It's so.
Really?
I don't know. I've really been doing much. I've been bored lately.
You been all right?
Yeah, just bored.
How's work?
Yeah. It's Walmart. What do you expect?
Well, I know you left for a couple days or a couple weeks because of sickness. So I was just wondering. Yeah.
I'm kicking.
Yeah. I know the videos came out this week is probably the week of all the videos, but like I wanted to say it on stream, not really on stream. I wanted to say it in general. Like last week I felt like I was a total prick. So I want to apologize for just anything that happened last week. What?
Oh no.
What? Hey, Tony!
Hey!
Tony!
No, but I don't know what you were actually talking about. I was just making a joke about the versus video and me getting so pissed off at you.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't necessarily like I just felt like last week I was just I have no excuse, but yeah, everything just built up last week, and last week I was so excited, and then once we started doing things, like I personally started getting really demotivated, which started coming out. And then I felt like I was taking out on people, even though I wasn't trying to. Like that's one thing I sent Kevin privately. I was like, I know he joined because he just wanted to have fun, and I felt like last week I took the fun out of everything, me personally. I know Jason had a moment. We filmed a video this week that I talked about that as well. Is like our own mental issues. What the hell?
What I miss?
There's a reason you see me competing in any versus.
You're cutting in and out.
Yeah, your mic is doing things.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello, Doctor.
You're looking for.
And we talked about it when we met in person last Tuesday. Jason, Andrew, and I looked at apartments. with each other, and I mentioned to Jason, like, I wasn't trying hard. It's just like if Kevin had walked in front of me, I also would have probably went up behind him and did the same thing to him.
Yeah, but I didn't say you were trying hard against me. I just said you were a try hard.
I just found a spot that worked. Like I do dumb things. Like
that spot was ridiculous.
I showed them later. I showed you today, Jason, like what happened. Like literally, you spawned on the stairs next to right where I was. Like it was destiny, and that wasn't even like that was Bungie's old game. But no, like I really did feel like last week I was being a problem, and like I did want to apologize for it. I think pride was a big factor. Like recently, like a lot of things have been going really well for Redirected, and I felt like you know I just felt like it was a lot of.
Any of that?
Like I have to continue it in a way, and like I feel like a lot of times, and I mentioned this to Andrew, is like when there's dead silence in like our Minecraft stuff, like you'll hear me talk a lot more, even if it's just gibberish, because I feel like I have to make up for the gap. Because I guess it's the whole being an editor too for the channel. It makes me realize, okay, how do I make this entertaining without having to edit it to be entertaining?
There's a reason our audio is separate from our video.
Exactly.
Cut out the silent section and put the audio from a boring section over top of the silent, exciting section.
But it comes to where you were talking about earlier, where it's like you're sometimes tired of being an editor. It's true. Like I told Andrew yesterday or last week, I was like,
super complex Minecraft synchronized video things, and I'm like, dude. Like you have a hard time motivating yourself to get our editing done. Like
I told Andrew last week, I think what I need to do is like, so this week I'm actually scheduling myself. I wrote it down to kind of be more in tune for doing it. But I think next week I'm going to take a break from maybe being inside content and being editing the content. So like next week, the only thing that will have to be edited is the podcast, of course. But I'm definitely going to maybe I need to take a personal break for a week or so. Kind of just...
we gotta get my system running right and get me set up to take some of that editing load off of you.
Yeah, but no, like it was just last week was a lot of
out of your hair.
Not just gaming, not just Redirected, but I had a lot of personal things come up, and I haven't had to deal with that stuff. Like as most of you know, I've been depressed for years, and that went away at the beginning of the year. Mostly, or towards the end of the year when Redirected started again, like that went away because I had somebody to distract me. But a distraction is not healing. A distraction is a distraction. And that when something came up, I realized, holy crap, I'm still depressed. So I think I need to deal with that.
Yes.
Correctly.
You will need to deal with that for the rest of your life, more than likely.
And that's the point of Redirected. Jason made a comment about it last podcast. That we're making things directed towards kids, and like I see it every day on TikTok, and that was the thing that I think that kickstarted it. Was I saw something on TikTok, and I haven't seen anything depressing on TikTok in a while, and something came up on there that made me start thinking and looking inward again. And I haven't looked inward since we started doing Redirected as a big project again, because it was a distraction. And I, you know, when I asked Kevin to join, I made mistakes that night. I was drunk. Don't do beverages. I asked Kevin to join, and I remember I told him like where I was mentally that night, and like we started going a couple weeks after that. Kevin started being more consistent with our videos, and Jason kept being more consistent with our videos. And over time, I was like, "Holy crap! My dream, Andrew's dream, all of our dreams are kind of being fulfilled." And I forgot about the depression, where the depression came back hard because the distraction no longer was a distraction and was a burden in a way last week. So like I even edited the Halo Reach video and was like, as I was editing, I got demotivated because I was like seeing myself again and going, wow, like, is that really me? And then when Jason and I got into our little quarrel at the end, I was like, yeah, I need to just not.
It wasn't so much a quarrel.
Yeah, I know, but like I don't want to make it sound like you like we're a big problem. Like I don't like it wasn't just one-sided. Like, you know what I mean?
No, but and I have said this, like as when we're talking about mental health, and I kind of said this at the end of that. There's a reason I don't compete.
Yeah.
Over the years, I have done a lot to shift and change and steer my mental health. And I've gotten worse about it over the past couple of years because the big hit to my mental health a few years ago. But competition is not something I've ever done well.
Yeah.
Like there is a competitive inferno that just like I don't lose well at all. And I know this about myself. And I've tried to work on it since I was a kid. But it's one of the few things where I've made almost no progress. The only thing I can do is exclude myself from competition.
Yeah.
Like, and even then, like the start of the Minecraft thing, that was part of that. That was a big part of that. Where it was just now all of a sudden I'm in you guys' world. Like I'm in the survival mode and I have to be at least close to as good. Like I can't be that much worse at this thing. And that's that same thing. Like I don't compete well. I am not a good sport. I do not lose well.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Okay. When I win, I'm fine. I'm gracious and like, no, we're all in this together kind of thing. Like I'm not a bad sport when I win, unless like somebody was being a bad sport losing, and then yeah. But
I know, like last week in Minecraft, like we filmed Halo after Minecraft, right? Last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like there was one thing where that's where I started like self-evaluating, where you were like, "Okay, Mr. Pushy." I haven't even edited the video yet, and I remember it. And like, yeah, and that's where I was like, "Oh yeah, wait, I am being pushy." After you blew yourself up with the TNT, Andrew decided to blow up.
No, Andrew blew himself up first.
And then you blew up, and you were and then I was like, "All right, guys, come back to the center." You're like, "All right, Mr. Pushy," and I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, maybe I should take a step back. And then the video just turned into chaos, and I'm just like, I texted Andrew that night. I was like,
but it was good chaos, though.
Yeah, but I don't like, I try not to talk too much about it personally, but like I deal with my stuff when I go to bed by myself, which is why I haven't slept in the last few weeks in general. And like we were talking, I texted you. I said, but between a scale of 0 to 10, how hard was it to work with myself? And you're like 8. I'm like, okay, so yeah, and that's why I texted. Like
wait, how hard it was?
How hard it was to work with me last week? Yeah,
that's no.
I texted you something along the lines of that.
It would have been like a 3 then.
I think a couple of things have been over-evaluated here, and also there may have been some misunderstandings in questioning, because what happens every time you ask Andrew a question?
Yeah, your left is right, by the way.
By the way, I felt like a bad person last week, and I was taking out more on myself than I was in general. And you made a good point that pride definitely is stepping in the way, because we've been doing a lot of good lately, and
my point is never to go after yourself about any of those things. It's to acknowledge them, to know when they're there, and to continue on even as they keep hitting you, but to continue on. And it is a slow curve trying to change any of these things. You don't just wake up and you decide, you're like, you know what? I'm not going to be a dick. No, that's not how that works. Like you're going to wake up and you're gonna have those times. Like you're gonna continue to have those issues. Your brain is gonna continue to follow the patterns that it's built and the defects that it has. The only thing you can do is learn to steer.
Yeah,
it is learn to work with rather than against it.
And that's where Andrew and I filmed Halo the next day, and I made a comment to him. I was like, you know what? I said, I think the thing is like, because like I realized that it's not just, him and I may or may not run the channel. But in reality, it's not just him and I. Like I need to listen to you guys. That's why, like with the Minecraft thing, you and I filmed Minecraft on last Tuesday, right, Jason?
Sorry, I sneezed my brain out. What?
You and I filmed Minecraft last Tuesday, and like I kind of started to I made this new thing in my head where when we filmed Halo, you and I, Andrew, I was like, just let it flow. Let it flow. You and I filmed Minecraft the next day or the next hour, and you and I filmed what we're gonna show tonight when we played Minecraft. We built some stupid stuff, but compared to the Christmas tree, what would you say? Like it was much. I think I personally feel like I was just being more.
I am worried about my decorations, though. I feel like they're a bit much.
The banners.
No.
Yeah. No, they're fine. I went back on the server and it looked good. And I told myself, like, after the Christmas tree, I was like, I'm gonna let Jason likes to build. I'm gonna let him build. I'm gonna give him the basic layouts, let him do his thing. I'll do my thing. And rather than us working together, we'll kind of just see what happens. And it turned out great.
creative mode. And I'm not by any means like a great creative mode player, but creative mode is my game. Yeah. Like, that's my Minecraft.
I'm live streaming, like I said, I'm live streaming my own dragon killing videos on my personal Twitch. And I built inside a mountain, and I built glass and smooth stone and stuff like that, like in creative in survival mode, and like it's coming out nice. And I'm just like, man, there's a lot you can do.
That's how my brain works, though. Like, when I get into the tedium,
when things are given.
Medium of the mining and the collection and all of that, I lose the builder. Like, I lose the creativity, which is one of the reasons I was trying to just stay behind while you guys were doing all the rest of the mining and everything, and then just craft things. Maybe I can get to go building other things, but that didn't really work out.
Yeah,
which is fine. We'll all go together. We've almost got enough stuff.
Well, I know today when we filmed Minecraft for this next week, because I realized we are actually a week ahead. I was like, wait a second. I'm like, because I know you and I mentioned releasing the build video. We can't release that till next week, because next week is when the next video comes out that we're filming tonight. And I'm just like, wait a second, we're actually a week ahead. So this week is when we try to go to.
Well, I mean, we could release the build of it first, and then just let the fans, one of you,
let the reaction come out the week after. Yeah.
So it's more of a reaction to what's going on than it is to a reveal to the audience.
Which this week is the first week that I think the most content is coming out. It's the start of new stuff. So Andrew's Resident Evil stuff came out on the main channel because I realized like, I do need to listen to other people. Like, I did take it a little more of like, this is what's going on, this is what's happening. It's very Law and Order kind of style stuff. I was like, wait a second.
Eyebrows have shaped themselves to my glasses. That's what it is. I was looking at my eyebrows earlier, and they do like this thing here.
If we're going off topic, I got plenty of things.
Well, anyways,
I am ADHD and tired. Leave me alone.
Anyways,
I just learned a new fact that I want to talk about.
All right, go ahead. We're done talking about mental illness. No, go ahead.
You have to.
No.
Go ahead.
You have
No. Batman.
You don't remember what it was, do you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing? Every time someone else
do it all the time. I told you about this last week. You're like, I don't know.
Because I feel rude for continuing when I felt like I interrupted.
No,
so actually, now I forgot. I
literally just went from the subject that we were talking about. That's what's wrong with my eyebrows. You didn't interrupt anything.
What was I talking about?
So anyways, new fact that I just learned.
Yeah, what's with my eyebrows?
That's not the new fact I learned. Apparently EA is making a decision later this week about the fate of Anthem. Like, whether they're going to abandon it or decide that like they can like get that player base back.
Okay, so the lead creator of Anthem is also the creator of Dragon Age, or one of the creators of Dragon Age. He was the one that was specifically working on Anthem 2.0. And when he decided, like, EA told him, hey, so Dragon Age 4 is confirmed for sure. EA pulled him to Dragon Age 4 and said, you need to work on this game. So he got pulled aside to that game and said that Anthem 2.0 is in good hands. This was like 2 weeks ago, and now
I don't trust it
I
because that was one of the things that made that game great. Like, yeah, the style, the way the game played, like the flight, that was fantastic. But the story is what sold me on that game. Like, that's what drew me so hard to that game. So I feel like losing that is gonna really kill some things.
But Anthem might not be a thing anymore if they decided to drop it. Might just shut servers down and just abandon the game as a whole.
Speaking of like
some servers up, but
Jason, I know you're strongly influenced by Anthem, and I want to talk about something else to you. I don't know if you heard this week. This is in gaming news. The co-founder of Bethesda passed away this last week. Who makes Skyrim, Mass Effect, everything.
Well, he was the founder and CEO.
Yeah, he was the founder of Bethesda. He passed away this week. You didn't know about this, Kevin?
Wait, were we talking about Todd Howard or
Robert Altman?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. He passed away this week. I saw something on Twitter about it, and I wanted to read this because I told Andrew I wanted to read this. We talked about this last week, him and I, somewhere between podcasts. And I was like, I want to read something because he was like one of these gentlemen that like you truly want to work for. Like, he is the embodiment of perfect leadership. During this COVID stuff, he messaged every week, apparently, personal messages to his employees, and sometimes like a big message to his employees. And the last one is one that they released on their official Twitter page, and I wanted to kind of read what he mentioned out loud, mostly because it's already on Twitter. So they were really sad about the passing of Robert, and he sent to the ZeniMax family, which is Bethesda's actual like
ZeniMax.
Last week, I mentioned some small pleasures I had discovered on a byproduct of the lockdown. Some of you have since written to share your own experiences and describe other quiet journeys. WFH brings the growing numbers of songbirds in our backyards, quieter streets, adventures, efforts baking bread, and mixing cocktails, long walks, restaurant takeout, time to read. While we clearly miss treasured social interactions, something valuable has been gained too. We know many are feeling the pleasure of isolation and the stress related to our current circumstances. Again, I urge you to make yourself daily schedule I urge you to make time for yourselves daily. Schedule online social gatherings and keep your perspective, knowing this will pass. Tomorrow, I encourage everyone to take a break, toast our company's 21st birthday, and reflect on the long journey we have taken together. You have done something extraordinary, something few startups ever do. You have created a multifunctional, multi-billion-dollar company stacked with talents, competitors, and devoted fans. And you have done it in the right way, always faithful to our care. Principles of integrity, respect, team quality. Don't let the day pass without taking a moment to enjoy your remarkable creation. Looking forward to being back together. As always, stay safe. And yeah, with COVID and stuff like that, a lot of times businesses care only about continuing to make money, because COVID has definitely hit them hard. And seeing these big like CEOs, like you don't think of CEOs as people sometimes, you think of them as sharks, as these big people that do big decisions and hurt the smaller people. And even if he felt like he was inclined to typing these messages, he still typed them. And seeing something like that is really nice. You'll never get a text like that from me or Andrew, but
don't expect me to do the same when we're rich. But
But no, I'm just kidding. But no,
I'll do stuff like that.
I feel like I would strive to do something as nice as what he did. Which is weird. It's sad because if you listen to the last part of it, he says, "I strive to see the day that we come back together again," and like he passed away, and now for him that's never gonna happen. But still, like the world's his company.
Bethesda is barely old enough to do beverages, and it's lost its daddy.
Bethesda's younger than me, and you, much younger than you, but.
Not that much older than y'all.
But no, it's sad. It's you know, I don't play a lot. I'm not like a Bethesda fan, but like I definitely like to talk about Bethesda because they definitely do a lot right in the gaming industry. They know how to make games. They know how to tell stories, and you know how involved with the news stories he was. I don't know. Maybe he was just in charge of business decisions, but it's still sad to lose our Jarl.
I mean, you look at how much time they're putting into the new Elder Scrolls. It's not even supposed to come out for like the next 3 years. It's been like 2011 since 5 came out, right?
That was 6.
Something like that.
Right? Wasn't that 6? Wasn't Skyrim 6?
No,
Skyrim's 5.
Yeah, it's been 10 years or so since that came out. Like they spend time on these games.
They've been working on 6 pretty much since 5.
Which it's still
no idea what they're doing apparently.
Well, I know they released like a teaser at one of the E3s a couple years ago, or I think it was like Xbox's big expo thing. But what they had of just the mountaintops was really nice. So I'm excited for what's coming next. I just want to walk my horse up the side of a mountain in a glitched way again. But
won't get to see it until like 2023 or 24, but it's worth it.
It's worth the wait. And Jason,
so long as I can ride a Skyrim horse up a sheer mountain with a VR headset, I'm down.
We have a guaranteed watch through for Jason. No, I'm just kidding.
That watch through is going to be quite amount of videos.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's like 100 video watch through.
That's fine. I'll watch it.
You guys are gonna be like watching through it for like 4 months, and you just could be like, "Oh, you just keep doing these videos.
We'll be here to commentate, but we'll be playing our own.
We might like pop in and out.
We'll just buy the game for ourselves and finish it.
Yeah.
Ooh, we might get some good co-op. Hey, Bethesda, if you're listening, don't worry about all that MMO stuff. Give me some like proper in-world co-op where like I can drop into my buddy's world and go run missions and stuff with them. Give me that.
As bad
I
as
know
the
you
launch,
can slash your CEO, but make stuff.
As bad as the launch of 76 was, they could learn a lot from it to make it correct.
I mean, I think it's a good game, but it's just me.
Well, no, the launch of 76 was bad. We both played it at launch, Andrew and I. But now it's
terrible.
Which I even looked past.
Was it broken or was
yes.
it just...
it was like.
Well,
it's
no, what I'm saying, was it terrible? Huh?
I mean, it wasn't.
On launch. Like I still played that like crazy.
I looked past the brokenness of it and was like, this still works, but it was just not entertaining.
That's what I'm saying. Was it terrible because it was broken, or was it like content-wise terrible?
Probably.
All right. Well,
both in a little bit.
Both, yeah.
If you know how Bethesda games usually come out, it was to be expected to be like that. That's why I didn't mind it.
It was the first like real co-op Fallout, so of course they were going to have problems.
It was also server-based, which was also an issue.
But I mean, it took like 3 hours for us to get in the game, right? Like in a server, and it was so laggy and so buggy. Like there were a few quests like we had to leave the server and come back.
I released it on my channel, and that was just chaos.
The only thing I'm irritated about the game is they broke my explosive shotgun build because they fixed explosive shotguns. I missed doing 200 damage per pelt that exploded.
When I finish Cyberpunk, maybe I'll download it. We can all play it.
I gotta get back to Cyberpunk.
Same. I still have last act to finish.
I still have after the opening credits to play.
I'm still waiting for a bug to get fixed.
I'm still at that part.
See, I haven't had a lot of bug issues.
They just released a new
27.
patch. Like a couple.
No, I
days.
mean, like from the start, I didn't have a lot of big bug issues.
The biggest bug I had besides my quest breaking is like when I was driving my car, I was going down like a thing, and I just launched literally like 50 feet in the air and flips.
For
I was
no
like,
reason.
wait a minute, yeah, just no reason. I'm like, huh.
I had enemies.
Interesting.
Like,
I had enemies walk
broken
towards
quests,
me, and they walked into the floor.
Broken quests, that kind of thing happens in like fully fledged out functional games, like where it just one piece of script misfired and
Well, that's literally what
and
happened.
didn't trigger the next.
That's literally what happened. Like, I was supposed to come in from the road to activate this quest, but I was like parkour master jumping over buildings and just happened to land there.
Parkour,
Parkour,
Parkour.
parkour,
Parkour.
parkour,
parkour, parkour,
stairs,
Parkour.
stairs,
Stairs.
stairs,
stairs,
stairs.
Wait.
stairs,
Someone say
Stairs?
stairs,
Stairs.
stairs.
stairs,
Yeah, stairs.
stairs.
When he built these and showed them to me, I was like, stairs?
Yeah, that's the first thing out of his mouth. And he's like, "You're not expecting me to say it? Did you explode the peg?
I did.
Show us the destruction."
Do you know? You guys remember Finding Nemo, right? Mine,
Yeah.
mine.
Mine.
That's what we've become.
Oh my,
There's the pig.
the pig is gone.
The pig is dead.
Somebody play taps
Show the back of the pig again.
on
Wait,
the world's pinkest
Dennis
trombone.
was talking about, like, let's make this a boat.
Make this a boat.
Well, when you pulled it apart, and I'm like, yes, the SS Piggenstein. Like it just looks like either a yacht or like a spaceship. Like it looks like something that would be a Lego Star Wars spaceship, just as a joke floating in the back.
From Spaceballs.
I want to see Lego Spaceballs. I think that'd be hilarious.
Let's make it. Let's do it. Let's do it ourselves. Let's try to make this.
But we can't afford the licensing.
We don't need licensing. We just make Lego Spaceballs the title, and then just say, "No, please don't sue us."
Should I tell Jay?
No, we don't need the
Spaceballs.
licensing. Just make it and then
Spaceballs the
beg.
lawsuit.
Should I tell them what we thought of?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was playing Rocket League one night. It's completely unrelated to Rocket League, but so I was thinking we could like remake music videos for 3 Doors Down in Minecraft and call it 3 Blocks Down.
Oh my.
We can also get some skins and replay episodes of 30 Rock and call it 30 Block. Or 3 Blocks from the Sun. Third block from the sun. That's what it is. Third block from the sun.
I think we should actually go play Minecraft now.
I am down for some pun skits in Minecraft. I am so down.
I feel like Dennis is disappointed.
Nothing new.
Minecraft?
Stairs.
Stairs?
He's like, stairs.
Stairs?
Stairs. Parkour.
Parkour.
Parkour? Parkour.
Parkour.
Hardcore?
Parkour.
Parkour.
Hardcore?
Parkour.
Parkour?
Softcore.
Stairs.
Parkour.
Wait.
Bears?
Where's stairs?
Stairs.
My
Bears?
stairs? Oh.
Stairs.
Stairs?
Stairs.
Bye.
It's going on too long.
No.